back. We are live once again. We're getting out there. We're going to see if there are any orders out here on a Tuesday night. It was pretty rough last night, but I am getting out a little bit earlier tonight, so I'm excited for that. Welcome to all of you watching live and on replay. If you are watching, please hit that like and subscribe, especially if you're watching on replay and you like my glowing red face, because as fun as these live streams are to watch on replay, they're so much more fun when you get to be live with us. We're doing Side Hustle Ask Me Anything today, so any sort of questions, and again, if you're on replay, just comment down below. I do my absolute best to reply to every single comment. Someday I might not be able to, but right now I can, and I really prioritize that, so I hope everybody is doing awesome tonight. We are at just sitting around $215 for the day after all of our breakfast, catering, lunch, and afternoon deliveries, but I am getting out late for supper here by probably an hour and a half. So I don't know if there's $85 left in my market before it gets crazy late, but we're gonna go hunt. We're gonna see what we can find and do our best to try to get to $300 here today. I do think had I been able to be out right at, got people not driving, people looking at their cell phones, not driving. That's right, we got a green light. We got food to deliver. We got all sorts of exciting things. So I think had I gotten out for normal supper time, I would have had a pretty good chance of getting to 300. I'm not going to stay out super late. I'm so tired, and I need to go to bed earlier tonight. But we're going to try to find at least one or two good orders. At this point, I'm stuck using earn per offer because there is no earn by time option on DoorDash. So I'm going to just turn on earn per offer. But I'm going to first of all wait until we get downtown, just in case. Grubhub notified me they have a little deal going on. You get a bonus $4 for just completing one offer. So normally I don't like streaks on Grubhub because it's usually like earn $14 if you deliver 7 orders in a row, and that's just pretty impossible. But just knowing you're going to get $4 added to any offer, I'll try to keep that in the back of my mind. $4 bonus for any Grubhub offer. So we'll see if they send us something that's halfway decent. It's always nice to grab free money when it is made available to you. So good evening, everybody. We are just getting downtown for the supper time rush. Supper rush it is. So we are on a path. We have a goal today to get to 1,350 subscribers and 18 members. So we're looking for, I don't know exactly where we're at, but about 6 more subs. Awesome. Hey everybody, welcome to this chat. I hope you're scrolling through. The vertical live streams are awesome. We're out here, we're going to do some food delivery, so say hello. I might not be able to see all your comments the instant they come up because I am driving. We got to be safe and all of that, but I am just glad that you're with us tonight. Please hit that subscribe button, help us get to 1,350. We're also looking for 3 more channel members. You can just sign up for $2 a month to support a small creator who's just out here grinding things out and trying to do that. So I hope all of you are doing awesome tonight as you are scrolling on through. We needed 6 more subscribers to get to 1,350, so I would appreciate it if you hit that button. We're gonna head downtown. We're gonna see if there's any sort of good offers for us. And so yeah, if you got any sort of questions about anything side hustle, making some extra money this holiday season, we want to help you with that. So I hope you guys are doing well. We've already completed $215 today. If you subscribe, you can go check out the channel and see some of the other deliveries. I had a $55 and a $65 catering delivery that I had earlier today. So those were some of the big ones. I also had a $25 Uber Eats shopping order that I did earlier today. So, Tim, how's it going? James? Is it Jamie or James? Adam? How's it going? Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We are rocking and rolling here on a Tuesday night. We're just going to go hunting for some orders. Try to stay busy, try to make a few dollars. I already have a catering order lined up for tomorrow, so it's not quite as big as today, but it's still a $38 order, and it's on Zifty, which is one more. I need to get to 10 to hopefully unlock better orders. This is Zifty order number 6. So I am excited about that. As soon as we get over this bridge, I can turn DoorDash on. But yeah, I'm here and hanging out with you guys, so I would just appreciate it if you got any questions, introduce yourself in the chat. We'll have a bunch of people hopping on board. I was hoping to get a notification up, but I just ran out of time. So dropped the family off from school, made quick supper. It was cheesesteaks, scarfed down 2 cheesesteaks, and then back out delivering again after delivering all day. Susie, how's it going? How are you doing tonight? We are just headed downtown. I'm in Southwest Florida in the United States, down in the Naples area. So we're just going to go see if there's any good supper food delivery orders. I'm taking everything on DoorDash right now because I'm trying to clean up a couple of metrics in my account to try to unlock even better orders as we go. And let's hope that maybe there's 1 or 2 decent ones that we can get tonight. I would just love to see like 1 or 2 plus orders, something along those lines. At least get a chance for a big bopper. So yes, it is absolutely awesome, amazing down here. We love it. And so if you've ever been to Naples, represent. Unfortunately, I don't get to go to the beach too much right now because we're just working our tails off. I am starting a challenge on this channel of going debt-free by next Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna be rocking and rolling on that. I'm just going to be putting in as many hours. I sell on eBay and Amazon as well, do food delivery, do catering delivery, grocery delivery, as well as this YouTube channel is now starting very early stages of being a stream of income. And so the more income that comes in through YouTube, the more content I can make for you guys. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. I think I see Savage in the chat. I recognize the avatar, so I think Savage is in the chat. If you guys like football content and some live streaming on that, make sure you check out Savage Batman. He's getting his channel going. We do some football content on the weekends too, while we do food delivery. So I'm just gonna go set up at Turco Taco. I think it's the best place that I feel in range of downtown, but also in range of some of the stuff north of town. I'm hoping to not drive too far. We are on earn per offer on DoorDash. I also have Grubhub, Uber Eats, Instacart, and then 2 catering apps, Zifty and Deliver That, on right now. So we're running 6 apps. I do also have Shipped, but I'm not going to be hanging out near Target right now. If we get over that way, then maybe I'll turn Shipped on. But we're running 6 apps. We're really looking for orders mostly from DoorDash and Uber Eats, but we'll keep our eye on everything. Grubhub is doing a little bonus, $4 for completing 1 delivery, which is kind of cool. But we've seen a couple offers and just nothing worth grabbing yet. We are going to take everything. I'm going to actually park here and get caught up with chat until we see a good order, of which this one is not. This is $11 shopping order from Uber Eats going 13 miles. It's a really bad order. All right. Kesha, how's it going? Mama Wrench, Savage Batman, Tim, Susie, Adam, and is it James or Jamie? I don't know. James, I'm just gonna, or Jamie. Is it Jamie? So I hope you guys are all doing awesome. I tallied up where I was at so far, and I got a funny story to tell all of you. So you guys are first in the chat, so you get my embarrassing story. We're currently at $214.20 on the day. That's mostly thanks to 2 catering orders, a 55 and a 65. But we did move up a few things. We got our completion rate up to 98%, so I'm excited about that. But here's my embarrassing thing. Right before the end of the last stream, I thought I had gotten a $51 Instacart order, and it was really small, and I was like, wow, they're just really good tippers. Well, anyway, long story short, after a whole bunch of inconveniences and everything, finally got it dropped off. And I saw the total. I'm like, that can't be right. And I closed the app, refreshed, and I saw the total. You want to know what the total was? It was not 51. I cannot read, as I have in the title tonight. I cannot read. It was 15. I totally dyslexicked up the 51. I read 15 as 51. And yeah, so unfortunately, that order was not quite as big as what I thought. Lisa, how's it going? The good news is one of the customers did do a $5 cash tip, so it turned out to be 20. But I thought I had grabbed a $51 order, and it was just a $15 order, and it was so not worth my time. However, it did. We were at 200 leading up to that. So yeah, I just can't read. That's all. I've never been diagnosed, but I've always like switched, like not a lot, but numbers or letters around if I look at things way too fast. It's just kind of like really slight inconvenience, and today that was a little more than a slight inconvenience, more of an annoyance. But like I said, at least the one customer gave me a $5 cash tip. So we ended up with $214.20 so far. So honestly, I would love to just get $86 and go home, but I'm also not going to stay out super late. You know, if the money's not there, it's not there. I do have a catering order for tomorrow. I have a $38 Zifty. It's a really short drive too. It's only going a mile or two, so it should be easily done in an hour. I think that pickup is like 10:50 or something like that. Let me see if I can pull that up really quick. Yeah, that pickup is 10:50 tomorrow from Tijuana Flats, a Mexican restaurant. So I will plan on going live for that stream in the morning. I'm probably not going to be as live quite as long tomorrow during the day as I was today. I've got to take care of some other business stuff tomorrow too, but nonetheless, it was, yeah, so we're going to sit here, 6:41. We're going to sit here 4 more minutes. And if there's nothing, we're moving. I'm just going to move. I think I'm going to head towards like Outback and everything. Oh, well, that's Beasley. That's a much better misread. Yeah, I've gotten that $100 cash tip 3 times now, and every single time it's been one time it was on my wife's birthday. One time it was after, it was pretty recently. It was after the hurricane came through, and I actually have that video on my channel of when I did it, and that's really cool. Yeah, and then another time it was for a big Costco order. One time it was just for a pizza. I literally delivered a pizza. Yeah. All right, vertical live stream. So Savage Batman, is it going to be football themed, or what's your topic, Savage? So I appreciate you guys hanging out with us here tonight, whether you're a long time or a new member. Either way, we're trying to get to 1350 subscribers. We're at 1345, so we are looking for 5 more subs and 3 more memberships. Those are 2 ways that you can help support the channel. No topic. So if you just want to kind of shoot the breeze with Savage Batman, feel free to head on over there too. So we're not selfish about liking and sharing other channels here. We want everybody to thrive, and I know Savage is working really hard to build his YouTube channel just like we are here, and he's helped us and we're helping him. And so yeah, feel free to kind of check that out. At least go over, say hi, hit the subscribe, help Savage Batman build the YouTube channel over there. So, but why don't you tell other people like some of the stuff you cover on your channel? So let's talk about something. Yep, that's how we do it. That's how we do. I'm only gonna sit here like 3 more minutes. It's slow, it's quiet over here. It actually says there's nothing going on down here. Saying it's busy at a gas station, like, so I'm gonna go like 2 more minutes and then we're gonna rock and roll. But appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm gonna stay live at least for a couple hours. I think I got till 9 o'clock. Oh, yeah. So American football. I don't know. I'm Southwest Florida, down in the Naples area, Beasley. So, yes, American football. Sorry for our people from across the pond and other continents. We're Americans. We do our own stuff. Now, I don't know, Savage Batman, do you follow football? Football. So I learned German in high school. So football. Yeah, Europe. So I mean, do you do any soccer coverage, Savage Batman, on your channel? I played soccer a little bit, but I don't really follow soccer now. I was a goalie. I don't remember. Maybe it was just my senior year, part of my junior year, my senior year. I was goalie. Like the high school hadn't even really gotten they hadn't really gotten a soccer team set up yet. Yes, football. So anyway, we're Americans, we're lazy, we just come up with like our own terms for things. We're rebellious and we're lazy, and I don't know, it's what it is. All right, I want to move here soon, but there's a car parked like in the road behind me. Maybe it's just a red light. Maybe they're all waiting for the red light. So yeah, Alexei Lalas, I remember him. Yep. That was some, I'm trying to remember, Landon Donovan, he was like really good for the U.S. Olympic team. All right, it's 6:45, so we're gonna move because I have no interest in sitting and doing nothing. And it does seem to be that when you move on these apps, you're more likely to see something. I was hoping we would catch some orders quickly, but there is, I don't know, the south end of town is, it's just not doesn't seem to be as busy now as it used to be. I don't know if that's going to change in the months ahead. But we're going to move. We're going to just try to find more orders. It says everything to the north is busier. So we're gonna try to see if we can find that. Awesome. How are you doing? Are you getting like some new subs, Savage? Getting some new subs, getting some more people on board. I mean, I'm telling you, like, it's fun, but it's a grind. But I've decided, like, I'm in grind. Like, my goal. All right, hey, that's how it goes. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta talk about it a lot. You know, doesn't mean you have to go off topic, but like, I mean, I was listening to Tom Grassi yesterday, and I mean, every 3 to 5 minutes, there was some mention of either a sub or a thank you for a super chat or a thank you for a donation or a thank you for a membership. And of course, everybody plays into that, but you know, it's such an important part of how people understand. 'Cause I think a lot of people don't understand. Similar to people don't understand how gig delivery drivers make their money. They're thinking we're getting paid by these apps, when these apps would pay us absolutely nothing if they didn't have to pay us something. You know, so like most of these apps, you're getting paid like $2 from the app, and you're at most you're getting like 3 or 4 deliveries an hour. So you're getting like $4 to $8 an hour from the apps in general. Oh yeah, I lost a couple today too. Like, you see it, you notice, and it's just like, and then sometimes you like see which video you lost them on, and you're like, wait, what? That video is like exactly lined up with everything I do. It's no, you know, if you subscribe me, that's what you know you were getting. But it's how it goes sometimes. The whole goal is you gotta have your vibe. You gotta have your vibe. Your vibe will attract your tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. That's the whole deal. And you've got to just be, you don't have to always be like the same person. Like, you have to be real, but you do have to be consistent. Like, if you're playing a shtick or you just got whatever, like, people have to know that they're going to get the same thing from you on a regular basis. There might be days that you're a little more sappy or you're a little more thoughtful, but you can't just be this, like, one day you can't be this, hey, I'm all about positivity, and then the next day be all about negativity. It's just going to be like the thing. And what I've noticed is, you can even see this within the gig tuber world, depending on the vibe of the gig tuber, right? That's what people just come to expect from the channel. So some people like the highly negative stuff, so they are attracted to highly negative gig tubers. Some people want pure information, so then they connect with, like, say, your driver Mike. Other people, you know, kind of my goal is like trying to find this group of people who just like want to improve every area of their life, and they're just in a season of doing gig delivery work, or they're just in a difficult season that they're trying to break out of, and that's who I want to connect with. And so, but that's what's great about this, is there's no limit, but you gotta kind of set yourself up. Now, you don't have to pick your niche right away when you're doing YouTube, and this is for all of you guys who are watching. My niche, exactly who I want to be as a creator, is still in flux, because I'm trying things out. And I'm not just looking purely at the success of a video. I'm also looking at who I am and what I want to be all about. So, Beasley, all right, so that's a great question, and that really gets to the heart of the channel. The reason that I'm in gig work right now is because I'm in a massive amount of debt. So, through a variety of bad decisions and some failed business things, and just kind of a whole bunch of things that it kind of kicked off before 2020, but when 2020 hit us, we got hit hard. Like, our family business got hit hard. At that time, I was running an Amazon store that was doing like over $1 million a year, and by the time COVID was over, I lost all 4 of my employees in all 4 warehouses, or in 2 warehouses. So I lost everybody. I lost all my workers at the same time COVID hit, in like literally within a 3-month span, maybe 4. I don't know exactly, but within, well, I'll call it 6 months to be generous. Like from January to June, I lost all 4 of my employees during the COVID time, and we had warehouses in multiple states, and it was just too much. And so we battled and we battled. We just kept falling further and further behind. And you know, the problem was the business was eating us alive, and it took us, like, we had leases and couldn't get out of places and different things. And I mean, there was a lot of bad stuff. So some of it was bad financial situation, some of it was just life punched us across the face. And so I've just been doing my best to work to get out of it. And so I'm still selling on Amazon and eBay, but I just kind of got my Amazon account re-going again. So, I mean, like, I was doing $1 million plus in sales a year on Amazon. I'm like now doing like a couple $100s a week. So I'm like restarting from the absolute bottom up again. And I've got thousands and thousands of dollars worth of debt, which, by the way, this is for all you guys. If you haven't heard yet, we're going to be taking on a debt-free in 1-year challenge starting on the 27th of November. So that is next Wednesday. So 8 days away, we're going to do it. I want to invite everybody to join me. If you have any debt, I don't care how small or how large it is, the goal is to be debt-free by Thanksgiving next year. And so I want to bring as many people along with me in the process of getting debt-free between now and next Thanksgiving. I'm going to be laying out some specifics. We've talked about this a lot, and I've been kind of holding off till it was the right time, and now's the right time. So I'm going to lay out the specifics of not necessarily like the name of every credit card or whatever, but we'll be like, okay, I've got this much debt, boom, 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 boom. This much is, so my debt is credit card and a business loan. That's most of my debt here. Credit card and a business loan. And so working to get all of that paid off. We're going to be using some of Dave Ramsey's stuff, but I'm not going to be doing completely Dave Ramsey. Sorry, Dave. I love you. I appreciate you, but we're not going to be doing it exactly. And so, yeah, you guys supporting this channel is helping my family get debt free. So like, that's why I appreciate you guys. Every watch minute, every watch second, it all adds up. You know, those of you guys who are members, appreciate you. Those of you who have super chatted, like, it's all just helping my family go. And that's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm not with my family tonight, because they need me, but we need this money coming in. And so I'm out here doing it and trying to make money while we're making money. We've got the eBay, we got the Amazon store, got a catering order set up for tomorrow. Like, so I'm just grinding. I'm not waiting till next Wednesday to get started, but I'm not going to get the video out to officially start the challenge till next Wednesday. And I think I'm going to try to do some form of a weekly update. Probably do like a full breakdown once a month, but probably still try to do a weekly update, like, and then also do updates anytime something goes. But I kind of like the idea of like Financial Freedom Friday, or if not, we might just do every Wednesday, because that's when we're going to start the challenge. Or we could switch to every Thursday, since the challenge is going to end on Thanksgiving next year. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to be, and I don't know if I can get it done in a year, but I'm going to try. I'm going to work my tail off to give it the absolute best shot to get it done in a year. All right, so we have literally seen no good orders. I mean, this is for like 20 minutes in now. No good orders. But we're not going to quit. We're not going to stop. We're going to just keep hunting. I'm going to head north. I'm going to head to the north end of town and hope there's something there. And if there's nothing, we'll just double back to the south end of town. And if all I end up doing is driving and hanging out with you guys, well, that's good too. And that's the benefit. So basically, we're trying to spin as a family as many different streams of income. The deal. So the guy actually messaged me. Couldn't meet today, so we're gonna meet tomorrow. That was Vitalik is referring to Facebook Marketplace. There's a guy who was trying to buy a couple things from me, but he hasn't actually seen the follow-up, so I don't know if he's chickening out or not. But so unfortunately, we were supposed to have another $50 in Facebook Marketplace income today. I'm hoping that will come through tomorrow. What was I selling? Beasley, sold a little bit of everything, but primarily toys and video games. That was my main categories on Amazon, and that's right where I'm going back to. I'm starting with what I know, and so we're working on that. Though I mean, today the one sale I had on Amazon was Post-it notes because we found them on clearance. So we'll sell most anything. I mean, there's a few things I refuse to sell, but yeah, most anything we sell. But I specialize and I spend most of my time sourcing toys and video games. If you're interested in getting started on selling on Amazon and want to see a little bit of what it's like, I did a live stream. All right, well, we got an $8.50 for 5 mile on DoorDash. So we're going to take it because we're taking everything on DoorDash. Unfortunately, I am not in the correct lane, so I think I'm gonna go hop this way because I got to make a U-turn. I was in like not the far right, but the next to the right lane, but I had to make a left. So it's $8 for 5 miles. We're actually going to accept this, and we just got a $22 for 11 mile on Grubhub, but we're going to be heading towards the Grubhub pickups when we drop off this DoorDash. So the DoorDash that we're dropping off is going to take us right in the same direction as the Grubhub that we have to go pick up. We also know Grubhub has a bonus $4 on it. So Beasley, right now I'm driving a 2004 Pontiac Vibe. we're a family of 5. I have 3 kids, married with 3 kids, and we're a one-car family. My wife teaches, she's an assistant teacher at a school. My 3 kids go to that school. So it works out pretty well because thankfully there is a school voucher program in Florida that covers part of, so it's a private school, so we get a discount and then the school voucher covers the rest, so our kids are able to go to a private school for free. Definitely a God blessing that we have. And then my wife is also taking on a job this year too. Like we're working our absolute tails off, and we've made a lot of progress. So and I'm going to be sharing a lot throughout that whole challenge, throughout this debt-free challenge, about things that I've done too to help you guys get going. And you know, because I want freedom for you, but I also want freedom for me, right? Like I want you guys to achieve freedom in every area of your life, but I still have areas in my life that I'm not free yet. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my best to bring you guys along for the ride. All right. So this is our first pickup of the night, but at least we've got a little run here. So we got 8, and then it said 22 for 11 on the Grubhub, but we're already going to drive a chunk of those miles to the north. We got to pick up, one of the pickups is like that Chipotle up there, and they're always slow, so this is perfect. And then I didn't see where the other pickup is, but the drop-offs are way back downtown, the south end of town, so that kind of works out great because it's a good place to just set up for more orders. So if everything goes well, we're gonna have $34 here. It took us half an hour to get anything, but we'll have $34, and we'll try to be able to knock it out here in hopefully about an hour or so. All right, I'm gonna run into the restaurant. For those of you who are new here, I'm gonna just throw the BRB sign up. My daughter made that one. It got a little water damage, but it's okay, it still does the job. So I will be right back. I'm gonna go get this food. Hopefully it's ready, and then we'll be on our way to drop it off and then do our pickups. All right, we're back. I just got to get everything set up here. We were set up earlier, but I got to reset up again. I just throw my catering bag on the front seat for all the hot orders. All right, here we go. Stardashians, how's it going? Delhite, how's it going? Yep, I'm back. Sorry, you came in just as I arrived. This is a True Food Kitchen order. It's $8 for 5 miles. But the good news is, at the drop-off or very near the drop-off location, we have 2 pickups waiting for us on Grubhub that we're taking. So basically, we're gonna drive 5 miles. But then when we get there, as soon as we drop it off, we will have 2 more orders ready to go back to the south end of town. And so that should be about $26 on Grubhub for those 2 orders. And then this is $8, so that'll get us to $34. We're not quite at a $25 an hour pace because it literally took us a half an hour to even get our first order of the night. But that's okay. We're trying to just chunk out $86 is what I need to hit 300 on the day. We started the night at $214. We got a couple of channel goals that if you want to help us, you can. If not, that's perfectly fine and understandable. Never any pressure, but we would absolutely love it if you haven't hit the subscribe button, that you would do that. We're trying to get to 1350. 1350 for the subscribers that's goal 1. We need 5 more tonight to get there. And then we're looking for 3 more members, so you can do a monthly membership for either $2 or $5 a month. You get your name to turn a pretty green color. It looks really, really cool. So anyway, that's what we have. So Beasley, what it was is I was running 2 warehouses. I was leasing 2 warehouses and went from 2 warehouse managers and 2 other assistant employees pumping out all of this. And so we were kind of like a little house of cards. We were a little overextended on our debt. And so just imagine having two full warehouses that you had staffed, and now all of a sudden no one's working in them to make you money, and now you have to pay rent on both of them. So it's a long story. I'm giving you the very short version of it. There's lots of other pieces, but you know, all I'll just simply say is it was a lot of bad decisions, and then my reaction to some stuff that happened was also. We're gonna lay it out. We're gonna lay it out thoroughly. We'll talk about it just for the purpose of learning. I'm not living anymore. No, they actually mostly quit for other opportunities, you know, and different things. So they had a variety of life circumstances going on that just coincided with the same thing. And so, no, and I mean, I'm still one of them, one of my warehouse managers. Like, I'm still great friends, one of my best friends. So, it wasn't just that. It was a whole bunch of circumstances, but that was like one of the big ones that happened in the midst of all of that. So, but you know what? It's okay, because I needed to go through it to get to where I am today. Because I wouldn't be here with you today if I didn't go through it. And so I'm still thankful for it. As much as there's pain in this moment, I'm thankful for the opportunities that I would never have pursued were it not for that pain. And so I'm really good with it. Like, I'm in a good place, and so yeah, anyway, that's what we got. we're gonna see. They Grubhub just changed the pickup location, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it there in time. I've never seen that before. They just changed the Chipotle on me. Either that, or my eyes are playing tricks on me again today, which who knows. Anyway, we'll see if we can get to that Grubhub in time, or if they're just gonna cancel us out, because it showed that I had to drive to the north. That's why I took it, because I was already driving north. But if they just switch restaurants on me, then I'm toast. I don't know if I'll be able to make it to that other one. Whatever. We're gonna get this DoorDash customer dropped off first, no matter what. Yes, Lisa, I'm so glad to have met you and so many others. Like you have to realize, I mean, I look at things from a spiritual perspective, that God wants to get people to particular places at particular points in time. And certainly he can get you there in a variety of ways, but the more specific thing is what you've gone through is what he's allowed you to go through to get you to where he wants to go. And so that's exactly it. Like, I've made my peace with a lot of this stuff. And so I don't dwell on it beyond, obviously it's a necessary part of my story to tell. And it's the fuel. It's the fuel to say, look, we can do this. But it's like, look, if I've gotten into debt, I can get out of debt. And, one of the ways I made lots of mistakes was just going solo and flying solo. And I think there's a lot of people out there who are stuck in debt, who are just, they're scared to even let people know that they're in debt. And it's like, I want to blow that culture up. I mean, like, people are like, well, yeah, they'll call into Dave Ramsey because, different things like that. But Plain Sharks, you're working for Uber Eats again. Awesome. Back up to 434, Batman. Awesome. Let's get that 500. What's the first monetization level? Is it 750 now for subs? Is that where you need to go? So I would encourage you, Savage. People like working and helping towards goals. So I would, like, when you do your stream, like, pick a number. Even if the number, you don't hit the number, pick the number. Like, we're doing 1350 tonight. So it's like, that way you're breaking into small bite-sized chunks, and it gives kind of people an opportunity to say, hey, look, I'll get on board. Like, you don't have that many creators. Like, a lot of people are looking to get in on the ground floor of a YouTube channel, right? They want to find somebody who's going to blow up, and they can say, look, I was the OG. All right, so how much, if you care sharing, how much did all your car repairs cost, Plain? 503,000. Okay, and what are your numbers at? So you're close to your 434, and then how many, like 1,000 watch hours? Vertical streaming is one of the best ways to get your watch hours up. And then just keep putting out long form videos until you find something that works. All right, converter was clogged. If you care sharing the total, you can share the total, but if not, I understand too. So, but you're live, you're active. Are you out delivering tonight, Plain Sharks? All right. Yeah, well, for me, I thought getting to the subs was going to be harder. But yeah, that's a good week's worth of Uber work. So just the friendly reminder, if you're doing gig delivery work and you're dependent on your car and you only have one car especially, I'd highly encourage you to set aside an additional $1,000 for your car repair fund. And that way you don't have to be like, well, I wish I could repair my car, but I don't have the money to do it right now. I've almost filled out my car repair fund. I just started setting aside all my tips, all my Facebook Marketplace money, all of that in my car repair fund. Oh man, I hope you feel better soon, Beasley. I don't love doing like Tuesday night stuff. Wednesday night stuff, but right now I don't really have a choice. It's like I gotta find the extra 50, 70 bucks a day. You know, I really don't like delivering midweek if I don't have to, but at least we're starting to get some catering orders. So I've got another catering order. I did 2 today. I got another one for tomorrow, a $38 Zifty. So that at least is helping. And then I'm hoping Instacart and Ship start to see a pop with Thanksgiving orders soon. They've been hard to come by so far. I mean, I haven't been focusing on Instacart, but just been hard to find like good ones recently. That's because so many people in our market, so many of our Instacart people just take anything. I checked. I haven't seen anything about a violation yet. So hopefully we're good. Fingers crossed that we are good. All right, we're just like less than a half mile, and then we're gonna try to get back to our Grubhub, but I feel like we're probably gonna get timed out. The good news is I really don't care that much about Grubhub. I don't cancel much on Grubhub. I just basically take stuff that's good and so I don't have too many cancellations on Grubhub if I do get timed out, but I would love to grab it because the drop-off is fine. All right, I'll double check one more time. I did get a violation email for my delivery on whatever day that was, like Friday last week. But then I appealed it because it was that one where I ended up waiting at the restaurant. They're like, why were you sitting at the restaurant not marking the food as picked up? I'm like, the food wasn't ready. They weren't happy. I didn't get bonus pay for that either, so I don't know. I must have done something wrong. I waited for like 30 minutes and they didn't give me any extra pay. All right, we're like 1 or 2 houses away. I gotta slow down and find this house here. Not sure which one it is. Probably this one here. We're gonna try this one. They have a light on. That doesn't always mean something, but all right. I'm gonna drop this off, and then we're gonna try to get back to our Grubhub if they don't time us out. The door not fully closed. We're gonna get the picture uploaded here. I've been just taking the picture. DoorDash has been really slow, so I've just been taking pictures at the door and then uploading them. We got to figure out this notification thing. We got to figure it out. All right, that was a $6.50 tip, $2 base pay. We're trying to get back. We're gonna try to get back to this Grubhub order. They're sending lots of passive aggressive notes to us. So I don't know. They might time this out. Okay. So here's the Instacart story. I told it at the beginning, but I'm going to tell it again because you were with us, Kaylee. And it's part of the title for the thing. So I got this Instacart order. It was at the end of our last stream, and I was really excited because I saw it. I was like, $51, and I looked at it, and I'm like, one order was for 20 peaches, and the other order was for like 13 items. Yes, Insta story. Here's the Insta story. This is proving my I'm still not perfect yet. So we took it. So I went to the first grocery store where they wanted 20 peaches, and the store's like, we don't carry peaches. We've never carried peaches. Like, what about nectarines? Because that was their backup option. All right. We lost our Grubhub order, which I thought we would, because they changed the location. Let's see if, did they remove both? Looks like I still have one. Well, I have one Grubhub order. I don't even know where this one is to. All right, well, whatever. Continuing the story. So, called the person, they're like, I'm not that person. Someone must have ordered using my account or whatever. I told them who it was, and they're like, oh, well, they're doing a photo shoot. I'm like, okay, well, do you know what fruit they want? And they're like, I don't know. They're like, try lemons. I'm like, okay. So I bought 20 lemons.
I'm on it.
All right. Sorry. Am I live? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me before I continue the story? Apparently, sketchy internet hits again. You guys good? Can you hear me? Am I live? Am I live? Am I live? I know I went out there for a second. All right, we're good. Okay, so then I shopped the other one, the second order for like 13 items, and that was from Publix. So I shopped that, dropped that off. She's a sweet older lady. She gave me a $5 cash tip on top of it. She's like, that's all I got, but you know, it's at least something for your time and effort. And I'm thinking, ooh. All right, we just got to deliver that for tomorrow morning. $27, $7.15. $27 breakfast order, $7.15. Now I gotta call my wife and figure out if we can go to school early tomorrow. I just need Elon to ride on my roof for me. Think he would do that? Elon could be my Starlink. We're back. I'm back. You're back, Savage Batman. I'm back. I'm back. All right. So anyway, then I dropped off the lemons, which were supposed to be nectarines, which were supposed to be peaches. And I dropped them off. Sorry, this story is taking a really long time. And when I dropped them off, I looked at the total. I'm like, that's not right. But sometimes it's slow to update. So then I closed the app, refreshed, opened it. I'm like, that's not right. And then I realized I looked at it and said the total was $15.62. And I thought it was $51.62. So apparently I'm just mildly dyslexic. And what I thought was a $51 offer that I was really excited about was just a $15 offer. Thankfully, that one customer did increase their tip by $5, so it was a $20 offer, but I would have never taken it. So, hence the title of the stream, I Can't Read. So I don't know if you caught too, I just got myself a catering order for tomorrow morning. I need to do some research here though, because we might have to be there at 7:15. Yeah, when life gives you lemons, you just drop them off at someone's house. All right, I need to call my wife really quick and see if this isn't gonna work, then I gotta send it back into the pool. So hold on one second. Call my wife. So since we only have one car, it means we all have to go. So I got to figure out if she's okay going to school earlier tomorrow, so I have time to get to Bob Evans. We have to leave probably at like a half an hour early tomorrow morning. If we had two cars, it wouldn't be an issue. I could just go and do it, but we don't. We're a one-car family at the moment, so we got to coordinate everything. Hold on, so we're trying. We still have one of our two Grubhubs is live. They haven't taken it from us yet, so we're going to try to get back to that one. The one that we're trying to pick up, we had a Chipotle, and then we also had a Panda Pavilion. So we're going to try to grab this Panda Pavilion. There's whatever this individual one is worth, whatever it's worth, we have a $4 bonus on Grubhub. So hopefully this is the better of the two orders. I have no idea. And if this times out before we get there, then we'll just at least be set up in a good spot. Yeah, that's what we're trying to push for, the 300 a day, Lisa. Everything is cooperated except I can't read, and then supper's been slow. So hopefully. Hello, how are you? Okay, I got a catering order for breakfast tomorrow. So, no, listen, so I'm just calling. We have to leave at like 6:30. But if I can't do it, then I gotta throw it back. I know. I'm just asking you. It is $27. Okay, you want me to send it back? Yeah. Oh. That's what I'm asking you. It's fine. I mean, like, I'll get the kids ready. You know, it's up. So that's what I'm saying. It's up to you. So. I mean, right. I mean, that's a full hour's worth of work. You know, that knocks out. So it's up to you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so they have somebody else watching the kids then tomorrow for the aftercare time. Okay. Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, they want you to celebrate. What time? Okay, and then what's your pickup time tomorrow? Then do you know when it's going to be over? Okay, no, that's fine. No, just whenever you know that. So that'll make up for that then. So if you're good, then I'll keep it. Well, how about this? How about we use this $27.10 to start our next car fund? Start the next car fund. anytime we have to do an inconvenient thing, we should just put that money towards the next car fund, and then we're going to have the car in the midst of getting it, because that's all we need. We just need 2 cars, and then we wouldn't have that. So, all right, sounds good. I just want, because I had 10 minutes, so I had to throw it back if I wasn't going to take it. So yeah, we'll just get the kids to bed, and we'll do simple breakfast. They're already set on breakfast anyway with yogurt. So I think we're good on that. All right, so now, yeah, I got 2 catering orders in tomorrow already. So back to back days with 2. So we're just gonna keep trying to knock those out. So, all right, sounds good. I'm gonna go. Well, do we just want to let them eat in the car, or no? They can stick with 5:45. And I'll just make sure that I'm up. I'll come home earlier tonight, and yeah, just stick with that. But then I'll just make sure everybody's up at 5:45, and then we'll be good. Alrighty. All right, sounds good. I'm arriving at Panda Pavilion for my next pickup. So, all right, sounds good. Love you. Bye. All right, so we're good. We're gonna get up an extra half an hour order. All right. Oh yeah. So basically, the end of the story, Kaylee. Yeah, Ryan filled you in, but basically, I misread it. It was a $15 order, not a $51 order. So, good news. We made it to our second of the 2 pickups. I have no idea how much this is worth at this point, but it's Panda Pavilion, so I'm gonna go see. It should be ready by now. They're usually slow here, but hopefully we're ready. And it was just 3 items anyway. This is where we got supper for my wife's birthday, was from this place, Panda Pavilion. So now, making some of that money back. I'll be back shortly. All right, we are ready. yeah, I tip baited myself. That's a good summary. Tip baited myself. Doing your stream. All right, I'm good. Let's go see. Didn't even put the BRB sign. The good news is, of the 2 orders, this one had the better drop-off location. I have no idea what this is worth at this point. The initial was like 22. And then there's a $4 bonus for completing an order. So initially it was 26. So I don't know. The first one was Chipotle. This is a better restaurant than Chipotle in general, but I don't know how many items were in that Chipotle order. But anyway, we're gonna go. It's really weird that they canceled one. Not canceled. They took one away from me, but not the other. So. All right, we're like 3.5 miles away at this point. I think I'm just tired. I'm weird. Like, I'm misreading maps. I'm misreading numbers. I'm tired. But I'm just gotta push through. So anyway, thank you guys all for hanging out with us tonight. We are on our way to drop off this Panda Pavilion. It's a local Chinese food place. So we're on our way to go drop this off, and then we will turn everything else back on. We've only been paused on DoorDash for 20 minutes. That's what it took to get back here. So we'll just throw our DoorDash right back on as soon as we're close to drop off. we've left Uber Eats on, but it crashed in the background because that's all it likes to do. Is Uber Eats just crashes nonstop now. We're still not going to probably take anything along the way just because we're maybe a couple minutes behind, so we got to try to get caught up on our delivery time. So we're on our way to 1350 subscribers. Current number is 1345, so we're looking for 5 more subs, and we're looking for 3 more members to join the channel. You get yourself a fancy little green tag on your name. It looks really cool. All the cool kids are doing it. So you can do a membership for $2 a month or $5 a month, whatever works best for you. And then we're going to do some research because some of you guys have been saying you've been having trouble either sending memberships or sending super chats. So I'm going to try to figure out if there's a simple. So I'm going to do some research. If I don't get to it on stream doing that research, we'll do it, because it was weird because like the other day, forget who, someone was having trouble gifting memberships, and then Lisa was able to gift memberships right afterwards. So I don't think it's anything in my settings. It might just have something to do with your phone, you know, or something along those lines. But I don't really know. All right, so we got like 2 miles to go. Drop-off's going to be at a very, very nice place. I don't know exactly how very nice it'll be, but it is going to be a very nice place. Might even be a place on the beach. We'll see. We're headed into one of the richest communities, I think, in America. It's called Port Royal. Port Royal. It sounds rich. So I'm not sure if I'm going into Port Royal. If not, I'm going to be really close to it. I did not check the spark today either. No, I mean, so literally this was the order after I ended the stream. It was shop order 1, drop off order, or sorry, shop order 2, drop off order 2, drop off order 1, pick up the family, talk to everybody on the ride home from school. Then after dropping them off, or then after we got home, I cooked up cheesesteaks for everybody, diced up an onion, cooked up cheesesteaks, so I was ready to go for them. I ate my cheesesteak really quick and packed up the car and left. That was literally what I did, and then I went live. So that was, I was home for maybe 20 minutes, and most of that was spent prepping supper and then prepping their lunches for tomorrow. Kids are old enough, so my oldest daughter and my son were, mostly my oldest daughter, he was kind of just playing with his Pokemon cards, but oldest daughter is making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for them for tomorrow. We're trying to get rid of all the leftovers in our fridge and freezer here before Thanksgiving because we need room. We have like a small freezer fridge. So it's like we gotta get we gotta eat through all the leftovers so there's room for the good stuff. The side dishes, right? Probably the turkey too, but the side dishes for sure. So for those of you who are shoppers, Spark, Instacart, Shipt, are you seeing Thanksgiving orders come through where you are? Because I just haven't seen much of that yet. I mean, I'm not taking at least people aren't tipping in a Thanksgiving-ish way. But if you are doing those, hopefully those orders will start picking up for you guys soon. All right, so we're like a mile out, but it's still going to take us a couple minutes because we got to zigzag some back roads. But I'm just saying, like, are you seeing things like turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, like are you seeing the traditional Thanksgiving foods pop up? I just wonder, maybe it's just not that many people doing that yet, and it's going to be next week, Saturday, Sunday. The other thing is, people will buy food because they got company coming into town too, so they're going to buy other food. So I think the average grocery order will probably be going up in size. So this weekend could be killer for grocery stuff. All right, we're a half mile away. This is this Panda Pavilion. We have no idea how much this is paying us, because it was a double and one half of the double was canceled. So I don't know what we're going to get paid. The good news is the drop-off is right near downtown, so I can probably turn on DoorDash here in just a minute. So the drop-off's on a road that will be a road that becomes a beachfront road, but I don't know if it's going to be a beachfront road. Yeah, it's not going to be a beachfront road where we're dropping off. That's all right. So you guys can guess. All I'll tell you was, initially it was a $22 order stacked with a Chipotle, plus $4 bonus for completing one order. So I'm assuming I should still get that bonus. It's like 3 or 4 items from a local Chinese food place. It's a lot of food. It's heavy. Let's say each one of those is probably like a $20. This is probably like a $60 meal. So no idea what it's. Let's see. All right, so you can put your guesses in the chat. How much do you think this is going to pay out as a Grubhub order? All right, anybody throw guesses in the chat? Here's it with the mission pay. So we got the $4 mission pay, $13.88. Hey, there you go, Lisa. Right on. I'm pretty sure you typed that before I showed that. Lisa's within 12 cents. Very good. Good call, Lisa. All right, yeah, we got. I don't know if that bonus is ongoing or if it's just for that one, but yeah, $14, $13.88. So I'm pretty happy with that, all things considered. Obviously the double would have been nicer, but c'est la vie. Yeah, you're right on. You got a good feel for my market. I mean, it is true though. Like, obviously there's always times you're going to be surprised, but I would say I'm only surprised on orders maybe about 10% of the time. Like when we play the guessing games, like I'm only like way off about 10% of the time. And it's usually just like the extreme. It's like either this person put on a huge tip or this person put on no tip. You know, that just seemed ridiculous or whatever. All right, so I'm gonna just make sure everything is on, which it is. So that knocked out 21 roughly between those two. 21 of the 86 that we were going for tonight. So we're down to like 65. Looking for 65 more dollars. I don't know if we got that, but hunting for 65 more dollars. Thank you, thank you, Sardashians. Yeah, so we're at like 235 roughly. I'm just rounding at this point. We can do a full re-add later, but at 235 for the day, pretty happy with that, especially considering my dyslexic reading of a $51 order that was actually just 15, and then missing out. I mean, it's obviously, it was not a thing. The 51 wasn't, but if it was 51, then we'd be in really good shape. But it's all good. So we're gonna just drive down Fifth Avenue. I'll turn the camera around so you guys can see the sights of Fifth Avenue when we get here. It shouldn't be like crazy busy, but there's definitely a chance we can get an order. And you kind of have to drive slow on Fifth Avenue because there's lots of pedestrians and everything, which is not always bad if you're trying to find an order. Once you have your order, you don't want to go slow. But if you're just trying to find an order, it's not a big deal to just like go drive slow past restaurants. All right, so this is Fifth Avenue South. It's like famous downtown shopping district. On the back alley of this road, I know you're not gonna be able to see all of it, but on the back alley is where Magic Dumpster is. We can go visit Magic Dumpster later. I know it's not the greatest angle here, but I don't know if that car is turning right. He's like, or going straight. I have no idea what he's doing. Doesn't have a blinker on, but he's not fully all the way over. Is he going straight? Yeah, he is going straight. He is just parked in the right turn lane to go straight. So you got lights, and now you also have like Christmas decorations, but these palm trees always have lights on them year round. And they add extra Christmas decorations as well. So just a little view of Fifth Avenue South. We've got Cafe Milano is down here. We've got Bar Tulia Ostero. I'm probably not saying all these places right. Sushi Thai downtown. La Trattoria. Brio. So we do get lots of really nice orders out of this strip. However, not necessarily on a Tuesday. So there's a couple other restaurants on here too. It's up to almost 10. When I first started, there was only about 3 restaurants that did food delivery down here. But more and more have been either I wasn't getting their orders, or I've just started seeing more and more. So I don't know how long this is, maybe about 8 blocks long. Lots of ritzy stuff, lots of real estate agencies down this strip. There's a Starbucks down here too. Most of the people who go to that Starbucks though go to be in it. It's like a really nice one. So I mean, we could be getting theoretically orders on almost any of the apps down here, but I'm gonna tell you guys in general, Beasley, like I don't get much for Chick-fil-A for a couple reasons. One, I don't hang out near Chick-fil-A. Just because it's by a bunch of other fast food places. And two, I just find they're slow. I mean, I like Chick-fil-A as a customer, but as a driver, they tend to be slow. They tend to be backed up. Dude, Beasley only works on Sundays. That's funny. Trying not to block the intersection here like the car in front of us is doing. There are just not seeing orders out here. It's a slow night. Was that just Uber Eats tonight though, Plane? Because you just got your car back, right? So there are, it's just the way it goes. There's good nights, there's bad nights. I mean, we're an hour 20 in, and I'm at $21, so it's like I did great during the daytime, and then supper time is bad. Like, why? Why is that? Nobody knows. Just when people order for whatever reason they're ordering on any given day. So I'm gonna leave this on here for a little bit, but I might check to see if there's gonna be an earn by time slot available, because there's obviously not a lot of orders out here, so I'd rather stay busy. Our completion rate is up to 98% on DoorDash, so we're trying to get that to 100 by Saturday. And our acceptance rate is up to 76%. Trying to get that up to 80 by Friday or Saturday as well. So at least I'm accomplishing things. All right, and that's the end of 5th Avenue South. So just a little nighttime, but it's pretty quiet, relatively speaking. I mean, I know there's a lot of cars out there, but relatively speaking, it was pretty quiet compared to what it's like on Friday and Saturday night. All right, I'm not gonna push super hard tonight. because I do have to be up early. Casey, how's it going? But this is the time last night that we actually went out. It was right around 8 o'clock. We'll go, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go park kind of where we started the night. Go back and park at Turco Taco. We are on our path here to 1,350 subscribers. We need 4 more. The day has been good, KC, but supper has been bad. So I did 214 during the day, but I'm only at like 21 or 22 for supper. So now obviously that can change really quick. All it takes is one order to change things, but I'm just not seeing any evidence that there's like good orders out here. But I'm gonna go park at Turco Taco. We'll park there till 8 o'clock, and then maybe if there's no orders by 8. I know it's Taco Tuesday, right? Has anyone ever studied that? Like, have any of you guys actually just tried to sit at a taco place on Tuesday just to see if you get a higher number of orders? Nice job, Savage Batman. Grow it. Keep growing that channel. $9 for 11 miles on Grubhub. We're gonna pass on that. We should do that someday. Like, I should just like sit at, like, I'm only allowed to, I mean, you're only allowed to take taco orders. You're only allowed to sit at taco places. That'd be so bad though. It's like, I'm only allowed to take taco orders and, you know, just do like Uber Eats only or something like that. All right, well, hello, welcome to everybody hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for your time. Thank you for spending time with us. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, 4 more gets us to 1,450. I would love to hit that here. I'm gonna sit here. I'm actually taking the seatbelt off for just a minute. Do a little decline and recline all day, just for a few minutes. Stretch the back out just a little bit. Just start, if I fall asleep, just start yelling at me to wake up. We're just gonna check a couple of things here. We've got other streams of income that are working for us in the background, so we're gonna see how they go. All right, on Amazon today. On Amazon, we have 2 orders on Amazon today now. So up to $46 in sales on Amazon. So one was the Post-it notes, and then we also sold a He-Man action figure. Skeletor, technically, but from the He-Man series. So we sold a Skeletor action figure for $30. I think that was like on sale for like 12 or 15. So obviously that's not all profit because Amazon takes their fees, and then you got to pay for the product inventory. 2 orders for $13. By this time of night, I mean, are you 8 o'clock your time playing Sharks? It's like, you got it. Yeah, it's by this time of night, you kind of have to start taking, as long as the mileage isn't crazy. At 8 o'clock, I'm going to end my dash and just see if Earn by Time is available. Maybe at 7:59, just in case something pops up. So we have that on eBay. We're gonna check eBay. I'm running a 30% off most of my stuff on eBay sale. So, but that's been pretty slow. We did have a $100 sale on eBay yesterday though. So those are those 2 things. We're gonna check YouTube for comments, see if there's any comments I haven't replied to. So this is what I like to do. Oh, okay, so you got time. Maybe, as long as that mileage isn't too high, that's not too bad. So anyway, like when you need to take a break, ideally you want to fill your break with worthwhile time. So I'm just going through, I just kind of have this checklist of all these things. So I'm going to check my Amazon, make sure there's no messages I have to respond to there. I'm going to check eBay. I'm going to see if there's any pending offers or if there's any offers I can send out. I'm going to check, now I'm doing YouTube. So I see I have a comment from Lisa. She commented on my short from earlier today. So I'm gonna do that. So basically, you just want to be able to say like, okay, I'm gonna take a break, but it's like it's a break, but I'm not gonna just go into scrolling mode. You know, so you want to be like, and then what I could do as well is, if I wanted to do longer. Now I don't in this case because it's already been 5 minutes, but then the next stop, I could go spend 5 minutes checking through my email. I could spend 5 minutes, whatever. You want to have lots of little things lined up so that way you are maximizing your time. All right, we're going to end the dash. Friendly reminder about your catering order tomorrow. Well, thank you. Thank you, deliver that. Which is why I'm going to bed probably early tonight. All right. Come on. I'd really like to have earn by time for like an hour or so here. I don't think no promos going on with DoorDash. Let me check this Grubhub. Oh, it is earn repeatedly. But that offer was only till 7:50 p.m. So, all right. Hey, nice. You just gotta keep grinding. You gotta keep grinding. It's all gonna come eventually. And then the other thing, it's good to have other videos to push your audience to be, so you can be like, hey, I'm going to be signing off, but I just posted this video, or this video came out, different things like that. So, by the way, I'll try to give you guys a little push to become members if you're not members. When I go home tonight, I'm gonna force through this. I've had a video that's been trying to upload and it just does not want to upload. So I think I'm just gonna like copy everything over and just re-upload it from my computer at home. For whatever reason, the phone is not uploading it. But it's gonna be members only access for the first day or so. And the title of the video is How I Will Conquer 2025 Battle Plan Overview. Okay? How I Will Conquer 2025 Battle Plan Overview. That is going to be available to all members only first for 24 hours. So you have time that has not debuted yet. I'm going to try to get it out tonight. If not tonight, then tomorrow. But I'm going to make sure it's out for at least 24 hours, that members only get to see it first. And so I appreciate you guys who are members. Some of you I know were gifted memberships. It doesn't matter how you got it. I appreciate you. Want to give you a special perk for that. So if you're not yet a member and you want to have that early access in addition to supporting a small creator, I'm trying to give you a little extra bonus and a thank you for that too, so you can see it before it goes on there. All right. Well, we're going to turn DoorDash back on. I was hoping there would be... here, hold on. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to... I do think it's interesting. When I was scheduling over the weekend for like an hour or two at a time, it seemed like we got better orders. So before I go live, I'm gonna schedule here. All right, let's wake up, apps. Let's do something. Awesome. Yeah, so the vertical live stream is better if you're trying to reach new people, especially at the very beginning, or random people. So like you usually get a big bump at the beginning, and then you just have random people that hop on through and hang out with you for a little bit. The horizontal live stream is better if you're trying to reach your current audience. So if you're trying to reach your current audience, then you want to aim for more the horizontal live stream. If you're trying to expand into a new audience, vertical is better. Yeah, and you'll see slowly those numbers will keep creeping upwards, especially once you have people there. So it's good. Like there's nothing that you can do to speed it up other than just put in the work. And as you figure out your exact role, then the people who like you are just going to keep sticking with you, and they'll keep building, and then they'll start coming back. And the people who don't like you, they're just going to move on with their life. I thought it was going to be good. It's $14, but it's for 19 miles on Uber Eats. Very sad. Very sad. I mean, that could be a really good offer, too. Oh, yeah. No. You're always going to have more people watching than commenting. I mean, it says there's 4 people watching right now, which I believe. But, I mean, you're the only one commenting at the moment. So that's just the nature of the beast. But that's... when you're trying to get watch hours, that's all that really matters anyway, is you're just trying to build your watch hours out. I'll tell you what, guys, there's just not much. There's just nothing here. I really don't want to go too far north. I think what we're going to do, we'll hang here for like 4 more minutes, and then I'm going to head to Magic Dumpster. And if there's nothing from there, then we're just going to call it a night. I don't think I'm going to live stream the breakfast. No, I'm not going to live stream the breakfast, but I'll try to live stream. So I have a deliver that at 7:15 a.m. for $27. It's like a long drive back downtown. And I may just take that, and honestly, I may just go back to bed after that one, because it's going to be... And so that's my deliver that, and then I have a Zifty for $38. So they're not huge, but at least that's $65 worth of stuff that we have lined up. Oh, you know what I might do? Maybe I'll do a motivational Wednesday. We did like a spit and fire motivational morning. We'll see if I'm feeling it. See if I am feeling that. It's Tuesday. It's the day that if you don't cash out early, your Uber Eats and your DoorDash hit your bank accounts today, right? $13 for 3 miles. Yeah, that's good. So you're saying I should go park by pizza, huh? I don't think there's anything out there in my market. The maps look pretty empty. And they're just not sending me anything. We're going to wait 2 more minutes, then we're going to go to Magic Dumpster, and then we'll wait there about 10 minutes max, and then if there's nothing, I'm going home. I'm tired. I got to be up super early. So, like, there's no reason that I couldn't be sleeping by 9:30. I'm still a little hungry, too. And I want to re-upload that video. So that's your inspiration. We're looking for 3 more members. If you want to become a member, you're going to get some early access to my next video. I'll show you the thumbnail. It's a partial partial AI generated thumbnail. We're fiddling with some stuff. All right. There's the thumbnail. I don't know if that's reading right, but it says 2025. And so I'm talking about my 5 areas of focus for 2025. My theme for 2025 is best shape of your life. And I'm going to be focusing on 5 areas. For 5 areas. So you're going to have to watch the video so you know which the 5 areas are. Oh, I didn't show this before, but they were good. So this was my bigger catering order today. They were so happy. They wanted to pose for it. It was a lot of food. That's all like tacos and stuff like that. So that was my catering order. And you know it's good when people are like diving into the food before you get it set up. Let's go, Batman. Do work. Do work, right? That's all we do. We do the work. We put the hustle on, and we figure out how to do the work better the next time. All right, it's 8:10. We're going to go to Magic Dumpster. I have very low expectations here. I'm not going to lie. We've got very low expectations, but there's just been nothing. Alright, I'm going to turn this off here for just a second. Like I said, it's just slow. And being that I know I'm getting up early, no, I'm just going to Magic Dumpster playing sharks. We're gonna give this night like 10 more minutes. And if we get nothing, then I'm going home. Because I got to be up early tomorrow. No order. It's slow. We can go visit our good old friend Magic Dumpster. I mean, it's been nothing. Nothing's coming to my phone. I'm not even rejecting orders right now. It's just dead. We're basically at like 235. I had high hopes for a $300 day, but you need every part of the day to work together, and supper was just a bust. Supper was a bust tonight. That's the way it goes. I mean, we could still spike a random $70 order on a Tuesday night. It's not impossible, but at this point, I'd be happy to just get one more DoorDash, something that takes me towards home. Send me like a Papa John's cash on delivery or something like that. Try that again. Try to get redemption from our last cash on delivery, where the guy didn't know his address, so he sent me 3 different addresses. So appreciate you guys hanging out. We are on the path to 1350. I would really love to hit that tonight. Looking for 4 more subs. 4 more subs. So if not, we'll probably hit it while I'm sleeping tonight. That's what happened yesterday. We set our goal of 1333, and we didn't hit it during the stream. And then I woke up this morning and we hit it. So it's all good. So what we're going to do, we're going to sit by Magic Dumpster for about 10 minutes. And we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about for that time. If you got any questions, anything you want to talk about, fun. We've talked a lot of football the last couple of days, but if you want to talk more football, you want to talk sports, You want to talk life? You've got philosophical questions, theological questions, conspiracy theory questions, whatever. We'll hit it on all of that sort of stuff. Anything you guys want to talk about. Anything you guys want to talk about for like 5 minutes. So they moved Magic Dumpster across the alleyway. And but we're gonna just park in our spot where Magic Dumpster used to be. I'll introduce you guys to Magic Dumpster. Magic Dumpster likes to give us good orders, especially at the end of the night. But he was kidnapped last week and he's just not feeling back to his normal self. So there's Magic Dumpster. That's his new home. We're parked where he used to be parked. And that's his new home. So apparently they didn't want it here anymore. Alright. So we're going to give this, like I said, like 10 minutes. And then I'm going to bed if we don't get anything. I'm going to check because by the way, I got a message from Deliver That saying you need to delete the old app from your phones, the old legacy app. So I don't know how well they're going to enforce that or not. Kieran, how's it going tonight? Hope you are doing well. We're hoping to find at least one more order tonight, but it's been really slow for supper deliveries. But welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Vitalik, yeah, hopefully my kids are gonna be hopefully my kids will be in bed when I get home and asleep, because we got an early morning. I have to be to Bob Evans by 7:15, which means we have to leave about a half an hour earlier than we normally leave. Last time I went to Bob Evans, someone had picked up my order, so we'll see if hopefully that doesn't happen again tomorrow. I appreciate everybody hanging out. You are Kieran. Well, you are what your name is. Well, awesome. Well, welcome. My name is Craig, and I'm doing some food, and well, right now I'm doing food delivery, but not actually because we're not getting any orders. But I'm from the United States and Florida, so hope you are doing well tonight, Kieran. If you want to share where you're from, that's always fun to hear. What countries we have represented in the chat. So, here's what we got. I mean, there's just nothing, guys. There's just absolutely nothing coming through. I'm not rejecting things. I keep, like, checking on different apps to make sure everything's turned on, make sure everything's working. Just nothing. Straight on through. So, we did manage to grab a Deliver That. We have a Zifty for tomorrow, so I got $65 in orders from Virginia. Jeremy, awesome. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We're trying to do food delivery, but there's just no orders left, so I gotta be up super early, like 5:45 tomorrow morning, and it's already 8:20, and so I think I'm just going to go home here soon. But I appreciate everybody hanging out. We're trying to get to 1,350 subscribers. We are looking for 4 more. So if there are 4 of you... Ah, Nick, you're from Virginia as well. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. If there are 4 of you that have not yet subbed, I would love to have that number hit. And then if there's 3 of you out there who aren't yet members that want to become members, there's a $2 a month or a $5 a month option. So you can hop on there. Would love to see everybody's names turning green eventually here. Oh, is that any good? Oh, it's too far from here. It's like an $18 Publix order for 13 items, but it's like 20 miles away. So not gonna take that one. It's the first order I've seen on any app in probably 15 minutes. I'm tired. I hate to do it, but like, I guess on a night like tonight, I probably should have turned on shopping orders, but I just don't have that in me tonight. All right, live streams tomorrow. Planning on 2 at the moment. Planning on 1 for my Zifty. Planning on Zifty live stream. That'll be around 10:45-ish, something like that. And then also planning on supper time tomorrow. It's probably going to be late supper again, which is a little bit of a bummer, but it's just what it is. Well, I don't know, maybe not, because my wife said she doesn't have aftercare. So maybe 3, 4, 3, 5. I don't know, maybe I'll be on a little earlier tomorrow night. I don't know for sure. So we have that. We are planning on doing that members only video. So if you're not a member, you still have time to sign up, become a member. Members only are access for like the first 24 to 36 hours, something like that. There's gonna be like it's my newest video, my battle plan for 2025. So covering that, it's got a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of practical. Well, we got an order, it's not a good one. So finally, $2.30 for 3.8 miles. Oh, if that was DoorDash, I would take it. Not because it's good, but because I'm taking everything on DoorDash. But I'm not taking that on Uber, even though it kind of takes me towards home. Just in principle, I'm not taking that. Yeah, I mean, I'm just grinding. I'm trying to grow the channel, trying to hang out with you guys as much as I possibly can. So we put the hours in right now, and just trying to do work, trying to build a channel, trying to show you guys I care about you, trying to just give as much as I possibly can give. And so that's what we do. Like, I'm just all about, trying to build this community, build it as a place. I know a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people doing this gig delivery work would rather be doing something else. And it can be lonely. And there's a lot of negative stuff. All right, well, we got to take it because we're taking every DoorDash. So it's not good, but we're taking it. $8.50 for $8.50 for 8.4 miles. It is from Turco Taco. Maybe we can get stacked with something else. I was gonna go home. Only right now, Casey, I'm just taking everything on DoorDash. That's the thing. So, but yeah, I mean, all these apps will send you $2 orders regularly if you let them. But in this case, at least we don't have to deal with that. It's a small order. So it's actually a good tip for the size of order. There's only like 2 things in this order. So the one we took, by the way, we did not take that Uber Eats. We didn't take that $2 Uber Eats. But we did take this $8.50 for 8.4 miles. It's not really a good order, especially since it's taking me away from home. Sad panda. But it gives us another order. Maybe we can stack this with something. Maybe they'll send us another one. I need to go see what my drop off is, so that way I know what I'm trying to stack with. Oh, it's just past. All right, we're going like just past Costco. All right, so we got Turco Taco order. I will see if this changes any of our metrics here. We are trying to keep chipping away at our acceptance rate, get it up into the... Now I'm kind of thinking we made some good progress, so maybe even try to get it up into the 80s. The whole point is I want to have as much of a buffer going into the weekend so I can cherry pick as much as possible. That's what I'm trying to do. Get a buffer and get the rest of my metrics cleaned up so that way I will be the best of the Platinum Dashers or among the top ones. So we're just taking the junkier orders during the week, but they've not been bad. Yeah, well, so part of it is, Jeremy, we're into what we call season down here, where all of our people from the north, the snowbirds, come back down here. So it's hard to grind this out in the summer. So good evening, Midnight. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well tonight. We were going to be done. I was honestly, I was giving my final speech. And at 8:25 we're going to be done, but then we got this $8 for 8 mile order on DoorDash. So we're taking it. So I'm going to be with you guys for a little while now. At least another 15 minutes, and then I've got another 8 miles to drive back home after that too. So maybe not quite 8. 6 though. And I don't know. I mean, I don't mind delivering. I'm tired, but I don't mind delivering if there's orders to deliver. Yeah, it's really slow down. I did well during the day. Daytime lunch was better than this. It's super slow tonight. But I had 2 catering orders today. So that worked out pretty good. This is going to put me at about $240 on the day. But I had a $55 and a $65 catering order, so it's definitely a little bit skewed, but hey, that's why we got these catering apps to try to... It helps salvage a bad day. I have 2 catering orders scheduled for tomorrow, a 27 and a 38. Those 2 combined are equal to the one bigger one I did today. But we're just going to keep chipping away, trying to move ourselves up in the rankings. I think Lisa said once you get... They just sent me that $2 Turco Taco again. They just resent it to me on Uber. We're still not taking it. All right, so we're gonna pop into Turco Taco. Hopefully this order will be ready. I'm sure that $2 order is ready because they've already sent it out multiple times. But the thing is, people are rejecting it and they're still not adding anything to the pay. So what up with that, Uber? What up with that? Obviously, nobody wants to take it. All right, we're gonna mark ourselves as arrived. I was hoping we could stack with something. We'll go slow here. Hold on. Turn the camera around. Oh yeah, I'll be able to see that. Hold on. What if I switch holsters for just a minute? That's still not great. It's angled, but you can see the Turco. You can see the Turco of the Turco Taco. All right, I'll be right back. Oh. All right, well, that was ready. I saw that the that $2 for 3 mile order that we rejected on Uber Eats twice was in there. That's like a big order, a cash tipper, but you can't. No, now they stacked it with something else. Yeah, I can't take this. So they're going to get it out there, though. They stacked that. One of those orders in that was really good. I guess I could have tried to take it, but they're going to get that. That's how they're going to get that Turco Taco delivered. They just paired that $2 for 4 mile with a $12 for 1 mile. I should have taken it and then unassigned the Turco Taco. But that's 3 times today that Uber Eats sent me a good order as soon as I marked confirm pickup on DoorDash. 3 times today. And had I not marked confirmed, I could have taken all 3 of them. It's like they're definitely playing around. They're messing with me. All right. That's all right. I don't care. We're not out here to complain. We're just out here to do work. Grinding out the channel. All right. Hype me up here. I need some hype. I'm tired. I've been out delivering a lot. I've been streaming a lot. I need some hype. So give me slap me in the face. Pour coffee in my veins. Hype me up. I need some hype. Get that hype rolling here. Let's see. Did this help us? Is it going to help us accomplish anything? We won't know on completion rate for a little bit, but let's just see. All right, so we're still 76% on our acceptance rate, so that's not going to help on that. We do have our completion rate up to 98%, so we just got to knock out 2 more percentage points in there. We'll be 100%. We're going to get our customer rating back up to a full 5-star rating on Saturday. Remember, if you're a DoorDash driver, call DoorDash today and have them remove 2 of your low non-5-star ratings. They will remove 2, up to 2 every 7 days. So get out there, get going. All right, let me give some hype. Let me give some inspirational. I'm going to just do some talk. All right, I'm going to just spit some fire for you guys. I got to hype myself up, so I'm going to hype you up. All right, here's what we got. This year is almost over, okay? I'm going to bring the hype. I'm going to bring some fire for you guys. I'm going to light a little fire under your booties, okay? This year is almost over. It is almost 2025. And if you're like me and you were born in the 1900s, that's kind of crazy to think that it's almost 2025. That you've lived more in the 2000s than you lived in the 1900s. Isn't that crazy? If you were born after 1975, you've lived more than half your life in the 2000s. All right? So this year is almost over. But here's the thing. Everybody does this weird thing where they go all in on New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. And then they last for like a week or 2, and that's it. And then they just totally get knocked over. And then they stop doing it. Don't do that. McLovin, how's it coming? I'm just going to spit some fire, some hype in the chat. I want to inspire you guys. I'm inspiring me because I'm also tired. It's all good. We're just going to get rocking. So this year is almost over. So what are you going to do to set yourself up for next year so that way a year from now you are not in the same place with the same bad habits that you're doing today? So let's figure this out. Let's figure out a plan. Let's start identifying, start calling out things in your life. You can call them out in chat if you want. Like if you're brave and you're bold and you want to say, look, I'm sucking in this area of life right now and I just want to go public with this, and like, that's cool. But if you don't, I don't care. At least identify it to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. One of the biggest things that I faced that kept me in bondage for years was I would lie to myself. And it's one of the stupidest things that you can do is lie to yourself. Tell yourself the truth. Look, I don't know any of you guys personally, I don't even know what most of you guys look like. So I'm not picking on anyone individually. Okay? But if you look in the mirror and you know you're fat, start telling yourself, like, look, this is a real problem. I got to fix it. You look in your bank account and you say, look, I'm just living paycheck to paycheck. You say, stop, I got to fix this. Okay? Or you look at your credit card statements and you're just blowing cash on stupid crap that you don't need to make yourself feel good. Stop doing it. Okay? Are you self-medicating? You medicating yourself with drugs or alcohol because you're really not happy with your life? Or you're just a shopaholic? You're addicted to Amazon because you've got unresolved issues in your life that you're not facing up to? Stop lying to yourself. Okay? I have a lot of stuff that I want to see accomplished through this channel, but the stuff that I want to see going on in my life and in your life is not going to happen if you keep telling yourself that everything is good, because you know it's not. Like, you guys need to just like start identifying. Don't wait till January 1st and then you get plastered on New Year's Eve and then you waste all of January 1st. One of the things I'm most proud of is I kicked off this year, January 1st, I did my first ever like long form video live. Well, it wasn't a live, but it was a ride along for YouTube. And I recorded it and I put it out. And here I am now, 10 and a half months later, doing live ride alongs, and now videos reaching way more people. I just had a long form video reach over 10,000 views. Okay. That's nuts. But I had to stop lying to myself and saying, hey, look, my life is good, when it wasn't. All right? Let's figure these things out. I want you guys to just like be real. We've got this huge support group that is growing in this chat where it's like, look, I'm stuck in this area of your life. But here's the deal. There is one major way that life is like a video game, and it is this. Whatever boss that you're stuck at, whatever area of life that you're stuck at, you're gonna be stuck. We're gonna grab this. We're stacking this Five Guys along our way here because it's going the same direction we're going. It's $10 for 3 miles, and we're gonna drive right by the Five Guys. So we're stacking this order because supper sucked tonight. So we're gonna do something here. So we're gonna grab this Five Guys along the way. Thank you, yeah, and but that 10K video doesn't happen if I don't make, whatever, 100 other junky videos that came before it, right? Like, you've got to put in the work, and so you just got to do it. Like, you've got to say, look, you got to determine what you want your next year to be about now. Don't wait till January 1st or December 31st, and start making small changes now. You don't have to implement everything, but like, let's start figuring out really the stuff that sucks in your life, and let's get it fixed, and let's actually put a plan into action. So my theme for next year is best shape of your life. Like, that's my goal. I want to be in the best shape of my life, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially. Like, I want to be in the best shape of my life come next year. Like, next year at this time, like, we've got big goals, lofty goals. We're going to see hope. All right. We just sold something on eBay. I just sold a tie. on eBay for $15. Let's go. See, even eBay is getting hyped. All right. So hopefully Five Guys is ready. I got to go really quick. I'm not going to bring you guys in for this one, but don't worry. There's more inspiration and motivation coming. Hopefully this is quick and it's ready to go. All right, we're back. We're back. Oh yeah, Five Guys is always horrible. It's like I wanted to take it because the order sounded good, but they got an add-on. Plus 666. We're gonna pass on that. If I didn't already have one other order in the car, then I might have taken that add-on. But all right, we gotta get back to spinning some fire here. All right. So plane sharks. Let me just cover. All right, I don't want to. Obviously, I can't diagnose or anything like that. But let me give you a challenge for the trying to be cheerful, which is this: start centering your life around serving other people. Okay, one of the best ways to get yourself out of a funk is to just start centering your life around serving other people. All right, and because if you can do that, and you can be like, all right, yep, I'm gonna focus on serving other people. It's gonna move you past where you are and where you're stuck. Oh, just 2 days ago. So I'm so sorry to hear that, plane sharks. Yeah, we dealt with 2 miscarriages early on. One of them would have been our first. And I remember because my wife had made a surprise thing for me and everything, and then we found out not long afterwards. And then, so what would have been our first, and then in between our oldest and our middle one, we had another miscarriage in there as well. So yeah, that's tough stuff, plane sharks. I know it's sad. I don't know how far along your wife was, but yeah, that's pain that we've dealt with. So yeah, I understand. I understand that hurt, man. I know, because you just start like wondering and hoping and dreaming, like who are they going to be, and can't wait to meet them. And then when it doesn't happen, it's just, yeah, it's heartbreaking. It's devastating. So I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Yeah, I think we were similar. I think both of ours, they weren't super far along, but like the pain is there because you go from this celebration, you go from this like this joy, this celebration. So I get it. I don't know exactly what you're feeling, but I understand the pain of a miscarriage. And um yeah, like it brings back memories of like what it was. And for a while we would emphasize to our kids too, it's like, well, there's actually five of you. We have three, but there's actually five. And we haven't really done that so much, but maybe be good to kind of remind them too. Eli, yeah, your mom dealt with that. I bet you a lot of people, that you don't even realize have dealt with it, and so definitely be praying for you and your wife playing sharks. That, yeah, no, I mean, I get that. But make sure you really stick together with your wife, okay? Don't pull away from her. Even if she doesn't want to talk about it, just be there. Welcome back, Savage. Batman, did you make your 3 hours yet? All right, Zach, you're back. Zach is back, but as Eli. Not to be confused with the other Eli that we have in our chat sometimes too. So yeah, well, I'll be praying, and if there's any more details that you don't want to share here, but you want to share with me, just feel free to shoot me that email, Playing Sharks, Asideofhustlechannel@gmail.com. So we feel and we understand that pain. It's been a while, but like the pain, it's still there. Like that's pain like that doesn't just disappear. I'm trying to remember what Eli's last name is. And as for the credit card, Asideofhustlechannel. Hold on, let me just make sure it's not showing. Alright, we're gonna drop off the Five Guys first, and then the Turco Taco is just down the road another mile. Sorry, there's a lot of speed bumps in this. $4 for 1 mile. Are you taking that? All right, I'm not sure if this is the right building or not, but we're gonna try it. I mean, 4 for 1. I mean, it's obviously it's not great, but this time of night, that's not. I mean, at least you're staying busy. All right, we gotta go drop off this Turco Taco order. I think it's Hartman is the one who posts regularly. Not regularly, sometimes. I think he's in the military now. There you go. You know the Eli. All right, this is our drop off for the Turco Taco from downtown. I do think I'm gonna pause. I think I'm kind of done with DoorDash for now. I just need to go home. I'm tired, but I do want to. Hold on, I gotta figure out where we're going. I don't know which way this is. This way. I do want to talk a little bit more Plane Sharks in terms of. So do you have just a debit card right now, no credit card? I wanted to cover that really quick too, and then I'm gonna kind of bookend it with finishing the hype speech for everybody else. But I want to take some time to talk through a couple of your things here. Got it. Finished boot camp. I'm still going over speed bumps like crazy in here. So yeah, if you're still there playing Sharks, let me know. Like, do you have just a debit right now, no credit? I think you can do it. I think you can make life work without the credit card. But I don't want to presume too much till you get a chance. If not, we'll continue the conversation another time too, because so I didn't watch the fight. I know a lot of people think it was staged. But I did not watch the fight. I guess it kind of depends on what you mean by staged. It got the optimal result, I think, where nobody would be angry. Sure, I got everything here. I feel like I picked this up so long ago, I don't even really remember what it was. All right, hold on. We'll be back. All right, everything is dropped off. So here's the question. Do you mean staged as in everything was planned? Do you mean staged as in... So from what I've heard, like I said, I didn't watch it, but from what I heard, it sounded like near the end, Jake could have probably ruined him, but he chose not to out of respect. So, I don't know. If you consider that staged, then yeah, it probably was staged in that sense. But if you're talking staged in the sense of the result was pre-planned, I don't think the result was pre-planned. I think they just had plans. They had plans for, depending on how the match was going to go, what it was going to be. So I don't think there was ever going to be a scenario where either fighter was going to be knocked out. But I don't think it was, like, I don't think Tyson went in saying, oh, well, I'm just going to let Jake Paul win, or Jake Paul went in saying, like, it was just going to be that, look, we're going to make this go every round, so that way there's an entertainment value. So that's the way I would think of it. But I don't think the result. I don't know. I don't know if I buy that. I mean, if you want to roll that into all sports, I think it's possible. Yeah. But I just don't think that's the most likely scenario. But I do think it was a way Jake Paul could help Mike Tyson get one more big payday. But I don't think you need to fake it. That's the thing. Even if you want to believe in like sports conspiracy theories, you don't need the refs to fix every single game. And you certainly don't need the refs to fix well, right. So I mean, I saw the message, but like that's fine. Like but I don't think it was pre-planned in the sense of Mike Tyson was trying to lose. I think it was pre-planned in the sense of that there was an agreement that, hey, if it's clear that either side is dominating, we're not going to take this to a knockout. I think Jake had too much respect for Mike to say that he knocked him out, and Jake had too much on the line too to agree to be knocked out or whatever. So I don't know. That's just my take on it. I don't know. Everyone's going to have different things, but ultimately, remember, it's all this is entertainment. It's all entertainment. So it's all about getting the best possible result. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try to hype you guys up one last time. Finish my hype in the chat. Oh, good stuff, Plain Sharks. So I had a follow-up question regarding your credit card, debit card thing. Like, do you have a debit card right now? It's a good man wearing a Merino jersey. Good man. Do you have a debit card? Do you just have cash? Cash and checks? Like, I just don't think that you have to have a credit card. So I would love to. Are you familiar with Dave Ramsey, Plain Sharks? And because Dave Ramsey would tell you, like, look, you just don't even get a credit card even if you don't have one anymore. Just let it be. I'm officially turning off DoorDash for the night. I'm going to leave the other ones on just because I can cherry pick, but I'm beat. I need to go home. All right, but before we do that, I'm going to get a little water. I'm going to finish. This is a hype in the chat part 2. All right, one last little motivation, inspiration. Get some water, go home. Maybe eat a little snack, go to bed. Because I gotta be up early. Gotta be out early. We gotta be out the door at 6:30. Alright, we're still stuck at this 1346. So I would love to see 4 more subscribers. And I'm gonna give you about 10 minutes of hype. 10 minutes of hype to convince you to subscribe. 10 minutes of hype to convince you to become a member if you're not already a member. Okay, so I think you can just make it work and then just start building up your cash reserves, and then you become your own bank, essentially. So, but if you're not familiar with Dave Ramsey, let me know and I can get you connected with. There's probably some like audio books that you can just listen to for free on YouTube. And I don't know your whole financial situation, obviously, but I'm gonna be attacking my financial situation here starting next week. And so hopefully you can kind of if you've got stuff, I don't know if you have debt. If you have some debt still, I mean, that card that they closed on you, you know, if you went back and paid it off. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, like, if you're going to do the credit card thing, like, yeah, just make sure you're getting your balances paid off. And then if you contact that company where you had the unpaid balance, if you could save up that money and pay it off, maybe they would let you reopen. Right. Okay. So it's essentially like a prepaid credit card, essentially. So anyway. But at least then you're just spending your own money. You know, that you're not going to be adding debt into your life or adding more debt into your life, depending on what you're... Okay, awesome. So here's the thing. Not that $12,000 in debt is awesome, obviously. But, so stay tuned, because I've got a whole lot more debt than you. And I'm just going to invite you. Just join me. Join me on this debt-free journey. Let's get there in 1 year, okay? Let's get there in 1 year. And when I start laying out numbers, you're going to see, and it's like, I've got more than that I owe on individual credit cards. Multiple individual credit cards that I owe more than that. So I've got work to do, but it's okay. Like, I'm just ready. I'm motivated to take it on and make it happen, make it work, and we're going to do it. So, like, I know you can do it. I know you can do this in this next year. And we're going to I'm going to bring you guys through my plan of, like, what I'm doing to get out of debt. We've chunked out multiple... Uber Eats is just acting weird. I marked that thing as delivered like a long time ago. Still not doing it. Alright. So, anyway, that's the point. And so that's the point, like, going into 2025. I mean, you're just talking an extra $1,000 a month, which maybe that's intimidating at first, but you can do it. I know you can do it. And we're going to find it. Is it on how many different... All right, we're going to do this. I'm not going to take this on all right now, but let's pause the conversation, Plane Sharks. Pause the conversation and just let's start rolling. Let's start digging into this more starting next week. All right? Because we're going to do this. And we're just going to push hard. We're going to get this done. So, with that in mind, let that be, this is the transition to the final. I have everything on except DoorDash. All right, because I'm just cherry picking my way home. I need to get home. I'm tired. But here's the deal. So whether you're like me and Plane Sharks, you got debt, whether you look in the mirror right now and you say, like, look, I'm not, hey, keep that money rolling. Keep that money rolling, Plane Sharks. Okay? So you got debt, like me and Plane Sharks. You look in the mirror, you're like, I'm not in the physical shape I want to be. When you just get into your head, you're like, my head's not where it's supposed to be. Emotionally, you're not where you're supposed to be. Spiritually, you're just not connected with God the way that you want to be. I don't care what the thing is. So here is the point. And this is the hype. And I'm going to try to bring more of this to you because, like, I need you guys to start believing. I need you to start believing that what you thought was impossible is going to be possible. Not because you're this awesome person, but because we've got this group, because we've got this bunch of people here together. And so we're going to just take these things on and we're just going to, whatever they are, we're going to just throw them out there and we're going to say, look, we're going to fix it. And so my hype for you is become a member because you're going to get early access to my video that I'm going to put out. Okay. And in that video, I'm going to lay out specifically 5 areas that I'm focusing on to get into the best shape of my life in 2025. Okay, so I'm going to do it, and I'm sure you can find at least one area of your life that you want to make sure a year from now you're coming out and saying, oh my goodness, I finally overcome that. And what I was going to say before we kind of got rabbit trailed here is, like, life is like a video game in this one sense, and you're going to find yourself keep coming up, and you're going to keep getting stuck. fighting certain bosses in your life. And if you don't defeat the boss and you just ignore it and you just walk away and you go down another path, and you're just going to meet the boss again later down the road. So learn to beat the boss. What is the boss? What's the thing that always wins when you face it, right? So do you just start to emotionally overeat? As soon as like bad times happen, you just dig in and food becomes your comfort instead of actually handling stress in the right way? You know, do you pull away from your loved ones when you're going through a hard time as opposed to leaning into them and being open, right? Do you use your credit card, your debit card, your cash? Do you use that as medication? You just buy yourself nice things every time you feel bad? I don't know what it is, but the whole idea here is we got to get honest with ourselves. We have to just say, look, stop telling yourself that everything is going to fix itself. Solex. When am I going to sleep? Soon. I'm going to bed soon, but I'm going to hype you up. I'm hyping me up and I'm hyping you up so we have good night's sleep. And so we come out, hit it, attack tomorrow morning. We're ready to go. So the reality is we need to start moving, and we got to realize that time is the enemy. Time is the enemy, and let's stop putting off things today. So we're gonna take on all these different things. I kind of see myself potentially making like having 5 days a week with 5 different themed videos of different things that we're going on and we're facing. But we're just gonna take things on, and I'm gonna challenge you and I'm gonna push you, because it is better. There is a better life on the other side of the thing that's holding you back. That's what I want everybody to know. Now, I don't care how many people hear this or see this. We're going to talk about this a lot. So whether it's like 2 or 3 of you who hear it now, people hear it on replay, doesn't matter. Let's go. Let's stop making excuses. Let's stop putting things off. Let's just push, make that phone call, go through that stack of papers. Start doing these things that you know you could do it, you will do it. Make those decisions and start making steps and progress forward. And stop just getting stuck on these same old areas. And so I'm here, I'm with you. I've got areas in my life. You probably have areas in your life. And so the goal is not just I'm telling you how bad you are and you're this lousy person. No, I'm saying, look, we've all got failings. So let's fix it. And let's go in to 2025 and not wait for December 31st or January 1st to make some resolutions the last 2 weeks. Start making decisions today and over the coming weeks that are going to start setting you up for next year. So like for me right now, I restarted Amazon, not because I'm trying to make a ton of money on Amazon this year. It's too late to do that. I restarted Amazon now to start making sure that Amazon can get back to being where I want it to be as my primary income source. Yeah, so like we're gonna attack it, and so we're gonna attack these things. We wanna dig in. We're gonna hit all those areas. We're gonna have a lot of fun as we do it. We just got sent a $5 for 23-mile ice cream delivery. Bruh. I'm going to eat your ice cream before I drive it 23 miles. Just telling you. Yeah, so like we're going to dig into all this stuff, and cuz I got 5 areas. I'm focusing on in my life. So, that's why you want to be a member. So if you're not a member, now's the time to sign up. I'm going to try to, when I go home, I'm going to try to push this video through. It's going to have members only access for the first 24 to 48 hours, something like that, before it goes live to everybody else. 5 areas, my game plan for conquering 2025. 5 areas that I'm focusing on, and we're going to break it down. The very first one that we're going to focus on is the financial. Okay, I don't want to spoil the whole video because I want you to watch it, because there's hype in that video too. So, but we're gonna talk. Oh my goodness, that same order, guys, that same Turco Taco order is still out here. It's like an hour later, no one's taking it. I'm turning this off. I'm done. I can't stand any more junky Uber Eats orders. So like let's do it. Like, we're going to attack it, and even if one of your areas isn't one of my 5 areas, I'm still going to help you guys with it. We're going to try to resource you guys. We're going to start to push. We're going to just take on things that maybe we've been uncomfortable, we haven't wanted to take on, we've been ignoring, we've been putting off. You know, Jaeger, I'm going to give you step 1 that I've discovered in my life for a deeper relationship with God. Starts with getting to know Jesus. So if you have a Bible, I recommend just read the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and just get to know Jesus. And maybe you do, but get to know him again. Just restart it, reread it, reread Matthew, Mark, Luke, John if you've read them. If you've never read them, read them. Yeah, no, I got you, man. I'm here. So start with that. If you've read the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, reread them. If you've never read them, read them for the first time. Get to know who Jesus is, because you're going to find out that he has wisdom that is far superior to anything you or I. Just start there. Like, there's a ton of stuff. Don't get overwhelmed. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Okay? Find out, investigate Jesus, learn Jesus. See the things that he says. See the way that he acts. See how he reacts differently than how you and I naturally want to react. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, the first 4 books of the New Testament. Okay? If you don't have a Bible or access to a Bible, let me know. I might be able to get you one. Okay? But that's the place to start. But you can also just do the Bible app. I can show you what it looks like. Super simple, and it'll even read it to you. So you don't even have to read it. You can literally listen to it while you're out delivering. And it's okay. Like, if you want to listen to the Bible instead of listening to me while you're out working, I'm totally cool with that. I won't get upset with you. So I'll show you what the app looks like. I'm like a minute from home here. Actually, my son wants me, he's waiting for a birthday present still in the mail. So I got to stop in the mail here really quick just to see if anything came. So hold on 1 second. I got to stop at the mailbox, which is not actually by our house. It's like a association mailbox. So give me 1 second. I'm going to quick check the mail. All right, well, my son's birthday present is still not here. All right, I'm going home. Yeah, it's just absolute junk, and I have to be up. I have a catering order at 7:15 tomorrow morning, Plain Sharks. Catering order at 7:15, so we have to leave for school like a half an hour earlier than normal. So normally we leave at 7, we have to leave at 6:30 tomorrow, so I need sleep. I'm just still toast from Sunday night and Monday night late nights. The Sunday night late night was great because we hit the goal, but man, I was smoked. I was absolutely smoked. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do another hype chat like right when I go live. You need 3 phones, it sounds like. So if you have YouTube Premium, you can actually play YouTube videos without them being on your screen, which is really nice. I think I mean, I'm trying to save money in as many ways as possible, but I still pay for YouTube Premium. It's like 15 bucks a month. You go ad free, and it doesn't hurt the creators because the creators get a portion of that ad revenue. So you go ad free. We're home. I am hanging out with you guys for a couple minutes here, but you go ad free, and you can play videos in the background, and then you should be able to still run maps, and then you can shop it. Yeah, YouTube Premium it's so many people complain about, if you watch more than 5 hours a week on YouTube, you should just pay for Premium, because you just it's like, I don't have YouTube Premium on the Asideofhustle channel. I have it on a different channel, so I always have to like switch back and forth to it if I'm watching videos or stuff. But it's like, oh my goodness, it's just so nice. Like, you can just play music, and it'll just play music for hours and hours straight. Like, you just get started on whatever you're listening to. So nice to be ad free. All right, so we'll do another hype. I might do a hype video tomorrow as well. Like, but we're gonna. Okay, well, what I'm saying is, I don't know if it makes sense, but here, let me just. I'll show you. So this is me streaming me on a different channel. We'll get into like this cool Inception thing here in a second. Oh, I'm like really far behind. Hold on. There we go. We're gonna go all Inception here. Ready for like 1,000 Craigs? Here we go. We've done this before. We've done the Inception before. Craigception. Ah, there's so many of me. All right, that's enough of that. Got it. Oh, so if the memory doesn't. Okay, sorry. Well, anyways, because the point is, like, then you can still have the video playing in the background. Got it. Understood. Understood. This is like more than 4 years old, but it is an iPhone, so it still has a little power left in it. But everybody give likes up for that Craigception video. It's fun to do that every once in a while. So anyway, we got stuff. So the whole point is, I know we got a lot of people who are struggling with a lot of different things, and the great part is about community is where you're weak, someone else is strong, and where you're strong, someone else is weak. So basically this whole idea is, what I want to encourage and challenge the community going into next year is find the area where you're strong and give out of your strength, right? So some of you are really strong financially. You're like sharp financial minds. And some of you are like me. You're in financial struggles. So you got to push through, right? Some people are going to be stronger physically. Like, you've got a good diet, a good exercise routine, okay? Whereas other people, you're going to be kind of weak in those areas, right? Some of you have overcome some things. You're kind of mentally tough. You kind of live a stoic mindset. Well, help people who aren't there yet. And so this is the thing, because I know, I'm not just trying to beat up on you guys either. Like, I know we all have struggles, but everybody's got strengths too, right? Everybody's got strengths. And so the whole goal is, let's pour into each other and let's reach out. Like, I mean, I'm just telling you things that I've gained just from this stream. Like, I wasn't doing catering orders like 2 months ago, but thanks to Lisa and thanks to some others on the channel, got me connected. And now here I am. I did 2 catering orders today. I have 2 more scheduled for tomorrow. Like, I'm not making bank yet, but it's certainly a whole lot better than doing $5 DoorDash orders for breakfast. You know, I got a $27 catering order scheduled for breakfast. So, you know, that's the whole point, is like, let's do it. And I'm going to break down my 5 areas. So if you want to get early access to the video, got to be a member. I'm going to go put that up right now. Our subscriber goal, we'll just pick it up tomorrow. We're at 1346. We're 4 away from 1350. So we'll try to knock that out. I've got 2 streams planned for tomorrow at this point in time. My lunch stream for Zifty, And that is set to go live at 10:45, something like that. And then supper delivery stream, just like tonight. And I don't think I'm going to do an extended afternoon stream tomorrow. You good playing Sharks? That was one of the things I hated about being up in Wisconsin in like October, November, December. It was so bad. Especially once hunting season, the deer are on the run. No, it's not going to be on. I mean, I could put it on Patreon too, Jaeger, but it's just going to be, I can set it up so it's just for members only. Let me see if I can link it on the Patreon too. I'll see if I can do both. We just added a couple of new Patreons. I know some people have moved from Patreon to. All right, that's good. Some people have moved from the Patreon to the sub channel here, but then we also added 2 patrons this week. So let me figure out how to do that. Let me see if I can do both, even if I just double upload it or whatever. But the plan is to just do it for YouTube members, so you guys can see it first. So the select 15 of you who are members, that was kind of like the initial plan. But let me see, because I don't know exactly how that's going to work. Yeah, I mean, you would be able to see it, Jaeger, because you got a membership. So that's the plan. I'm tired. I'm out of things. So I'm going to go home and rest so I can get hyped for tomorrow. Yeah. Be safe out there playing Sharks, and follow up with you on that. Jaeger, start with Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. If you need access to a Bible, let me know, because I might be able to get you one. I got connections at church. So just shoot me an email or whatever. Like, if you need a Bible, shoot me an email with your address, and I'll just get it sent out to you, okay? We'll just kind of start that as a standing offer. I got to talk to my church and make sure they're okay if I give out a handful of Bibles, but I think they will be. I know for sure I can get you one, though. I don't know if I can start giving out like 20 or 30. I'll be like, sir, why are you taking 10 more Bibles from church? I got an eBay store. All right. So yeah, so we got 2 streams scheduled for tomorrow. Life lessons from week 11. That video is up, and then I'm going to put up for members only the first, like, the plan for 2025. Yeah, Asideofhustlechannel at Gmail. There's a link in the description if you guys need to email me for anything. I know I got a couple emails to respond to. I'm going to go try to push that video through. So if you're a member, you'll be able to see it tonight. And everybody else should be able to see it in a day or 2. So, yeah, we'll be back live. I'm tired. I got to get up early tomorrow. So have a good night. Thank you guys. Appreciate you so much, as always. Until next time, goodbye.